Greetings, fellow noobs! Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus. That's right, it's Blomus. We're in Backwater Gulch. Backwater Gulch? Gulch is such a funny word. It's just funny to say, Gulch. Gulch. Sounds like it should be like Italian or something. Gulch, you know, in the Gulch. Whatever. Shut up, Blomus. Our players! Moon Rabbit. Pretty cool name. You know, you take a noun, or two nouns, put them together. Two completely unrelated nouns, put them together. Moon Rabbit. I like it. His opponent, none other than Shadow. The Shadow knows. I gotta stop doing that. Because he's not the Shadow. He's just Shadow. It's not Shadow, it's the Shadow. And he plays Zerg. And this is ZvZ on Backwater Gulch. And I'm eating a potato chip. So unprofessional. Hey, not sure if you guys have checked it out recently, but I have kind of revamped the stream a little bit, trying to kind of make it look a little bit better. I actually added a webcam for good or ill, but I can be pretty funny in it. Funny? Did I say that? Hey, I'm pretty funny. You should come laugh at me. Just kidding. I mean, who says that they're funny? Actually, funny story about people saying they're funny. Buddy of mine from college, out of college, got a interview at Comedy Central, and the one of the VPs at Comedy Central actually called him and was like, "Hi, I'm blah 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 from Comedy Central, you know, wanted to set up interview, blah blah blah." And my buddy says, "Really? That's so weird, because I'm not really that funny." And he paused, and he was like, "Actually, yeah, I am. I'm pretty funny." So anyway, really bad, not funny story. Very contextual story that everyone who wasn't there isn't going to think as funny as I did at the time, which I thought was freaking hilarious. Especially if you know my friend Zahn, which you don't, unless of course you've watched the first 100 NuubCasts. Then you've seen a lot of Zahn. It's been a while since Zahn and I have even played 2v2s, let alone that have cast one of our games. Maybe, and it's really just time. I just don't play a lot of team games, and he doesn't play 1v1s, so we just rarely play together anymore. So sad. So sad. Big old hiccup. Oh my goodness. Moon Rabbit trying to do the good old spine crawler rush with some lings. Shadow busting out about 10 lings. Going to be able to take care of these little lings. The question is he going to be able to? No. And Moon Rabbit, look what he's doing. He's just chasing around these lings. But this spine crawler is not long for this world. More lings coming in. Shadow making another dozen. Queen's out, gonna get surrounded, probably gonna get taken down, unless he can get these lings to. Oh, very nice position. Look at you go, Shadow. Excellent thinking. That is snap. Look at that. And he manages to save the queen, completely drive back the aggression. Wow, Shadow, I am like seriously impressed, dude. That was freaking some baller, quick in-game decision-making. Very, very impressed. Good for you. But the queen is going to die. It's alright. We do have some banelings out here, and they're going to be able to kill. I think he did some friendly splash there, but he definitely. And there's that other baneling. And look at this. I just want to talk about Shadow's play really quick. You need to notice how smart he's playing. He had, what, 3 or 4 banelings sitting up here on the ramp, not engaging in the battle. When he saw an opening, he took one baneling, sent it to kill Zerglings, and it did. He saw another 3 lings came around, and he had an opening. He grabbed another one, sent it after those banelings, and they died. You're seeing some really nice Zerg play, some nice finesse in Zerg play. You know, the bringing the queen back, sitting it in between here to fight the Zerglings. That's finesse. That's really nice finesse play that you don't often see at the gold level. So good for you, Shadow, and looks like you're improving. You're continuing to improve. So congrats, and keep playing hard like that, and maybe you will get a promotion soon. That'd be awesome. That did be awesome. Lots of Zerglings coming out for Moonrabbit. Looks like he doesn't want to quit on the aggression. We have double queens out here. Curious what he's doing with both of these queens. He has an expansion up over here, which, you know me, this is a smaller map. This isn't like Terminus where you can hide a base and your opponent's not going to find it. This is a bad decision by Moonrabbit. Oh, is he gonna... he just opts to kill the 2. He's going to send out more banelings. I'd much rather see him go after the group, which he might be trying to draw him in so we can do just that. But yeah, this I'm not a fan of. I see Zergs do it a lot. Just not a fan of. On a map this small, you can't defend it. And very nice baneling. Boom. Very nice baneling. Very cost-effective baneling. Took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lings. You can tell by counting the splatter marks. More lings, 14 more lings coming in for Moonrabbit. Started a lair, then canceled it. Getting a third... Oh, he must be getting a queen up here. Yeah. And Roach is out now for Shadow, so the lings are going to be just completely nullified. A couple roaches at the bottom of the ramp to protect it. And now they're going to come out and help, but these roaches, it looks like they're going to get taken down. This was actually a little bit bad for Shadow. Nice transfuse. I think probably unnecessary transfuse. I would have liked to seen in that situation... Oh no. And we gotta run by. It's alright. These guys are gonna pop. Now Moonrabbit has a Baneling's Nest. Nice. This one will pop. Queen not gonna die. One thing that just happened here that was not good is Shadow got his roaches surrounded here and kept move commanding them to try and escape. And when you get surrounded like that, you kind of have to turn around and fight, try and kill as many lings as you can, or at least soften them up so that the next roaches that come out will be able to kill them easily. You just have to know when to stop and fight and not try and get away. Those are not blink roaches. That would be freaking sick. Can you imagine roaches with blink? So OP. And now Moonrabbit coming out here. Probably going to morph some lings, banelings. What in the world? I see a spore crawler somewhere, and I'm not sure why. Oh no, that's over here. That's Shadow doing spore crawlers, and I don't know why. It's not like it's kind of a waste of money. He didn't scout like a spire or anything, so as a matter of fact, he hasn't scouted anything. This is one area in Shadow's play that I harp on a lot, and it's been consistently bad, is scouting. I don't think he ever scouts. I rarely see him scout anyway, let me put it that way. So some really good play. We've seen a lot of good play out of Shadow. Good decision making, fast, quick thinking. But something like scouting, so necessary. If you don't scout, you'll never get out of gold. And that's a fact. I don't care how good you play. If you're not scouting, if you're not looking to see what your opponent is doing, then you can't win. I mean, look at this. Moon Rabbit is getting... He's got 2 bases up already. He's getting a 3rd and a 4th. And Shadow doesn't know anything. Doesn't know nothing. He's got Overlords. If you don't, you've got your layer tech. You've got Overlord speed. There's no reason for you not to have some Overlords out scouting. No reason at all. He's going to make some Banelings, going to get some Hydras. Roaches out here, and it looks like he's going to try and push. And it's probably going to be an effective push. I'm guessing because Moon Rabbit went ahead and dropped these hatcheries, probably not going to have that much money for a ton of units. So by the time he gets there, he might have an Infestor out or 2. But he's going to lose his main and this little natural here. But he's got these 2 other bases that Shadow doesn't have any idea about, so he could be fine. Start gathering up some larvae. He could be alright. And, on the other hand, it's not like Moon Rabbit has done a ton of scouting either. The difference is that Moon Rabbit has been aggressive, and so he hasn't had to scout because he's had units in his opponent's base the entire game. So he hasn't had to do any real aggressive scouting. And now he's move commanding again. I don't like move commanding anywhere on the map. Always like to A move. Make sure you're attacking. Yeah, he's easily going to come in and just completely wipe out this main base. It's not going to be any kind of contest. It's going to lose the Baneling Nest, going to lose the spawning pool, any upgrades that are going on, which there really aren't any. But lost the natural, lost the main. Lots of roaches, lots of hydras. A few lings. And now he's like, what? What? What do you mean? Why aren't you dead? And now he knows why. Because there's gonna be some other bases that if he had some overlords out, he would already know about. Well, G to the G. And now he's going to look around. And Moon Rabbit, you said GG, so it's time to leave. Time to leave. He was hoping I'd give you a little longer. Spawning pool up. Infestors out. And it's just Infestors. So he's going to fungal on the Zerglings. Very nice. Nice fungal on the Zerglings. Getting crazy with the Cheese Whiz. I forgot Burrow. Yeah, so now your fungals aren't going to do much. You can get some chain fungals out, but it's not going to be enough. The rocks go down, Shadow comes in, and Moon Rabbit has left the game. Nice game by Shadow. Was able to point out some really cool things in his play, some not so good things, and that's that's what life of being a noob is like, man. And if you want to improve your game, then you want to grab a hold of those things that you don't do well and get better at them and keep doing those things you're doing good. That goes for Shadow, that goes for me, it goes for you, and that is what this game is all about. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, until next time, keep climbing that ladder. Peace out, yo.